at the airport and go to the immigration counter, and the guy receives my passport. He sees the valid visa issued by the French embassy in South Africa. On the opposite page is blank, and he stamps it. Charles de Gaulle Airport, 16 September. Then he looks up, and he sees my headgear. And lights begin to flash in his head. That this guy is a fundamentalist. He is a terrorist. He is a fanatic. Yeah, this lights, this guy here, this uniform. So, now what to do? He doesn't look like the normal types of guys that come along. The Algerians, the Moroccans, clean-shaven, bareheaded. Same thing happens here. JF Kennedy Airport. As soon as I arrived, same process. Passport, visa is there, valid visa. So he stamps it, and he looks up. Me, my son, and my grandson, we all have a headgear. So he wants to know. So what is this for? He's not trying to be funny. He wants to know, what is this for? I said, no, this is my identity. I'm a Muslim. He said, what is a Muslim? No, wallah, he's not trying to be funny. You think the guy is trying to be funny? No. He's sincerely wanting to know, what is a Muslim? I said, you know, we are 1,000 million Muslims in the world. We follow the religion of Islam. He said, doesn't know anything about that. An American officer of the American government, educated man, he knows nothing about Islam and about the Muslims. This now attracts him. He said, what is this? Why you got this? Is this the uniform of a terrorist, or of a fanatic, or a fundamentalist, or what? What are you? What do you stand for? We know the Jews, they have some little caps at the back. Little. But this thing here is something unusual. You know, it's much bigger, and it covers your whole head. Everybody's whole head is covered. Then something clicks. It says, Muslims, you people don't need the pig. I said, no, we don't need the pig. So I said, why? Look, he's a busy man. But look, he's hungry, he wants to know. Why? I'm thinking tens of thousands of Pakistanis have went through him. He went through them. Tens of thousands of Iranians he went through. And the Moroccans and the Algerians and the Saudis, all. But it didn't strike him at all. Why? Because all these tens of thousands that come into America, you have no identity. You have no identity. This guy, I'm getting into trouble because of my identity. It's a blessing? Well, this to me, it was also a blessing. What happened there? So, what I'm suggesting to my brothers, you know that we want to have a Islamic state. We want to have an established, you know, what do you want to establish here? Khilafat. I said, very good, I'm for it, my brothers, I'm for it. But these soldiers, you my soldiers, I want you to identify yourself. I want you to identify that you are a Muslim. Damn it all, in the streets I can't make you out, who's who. I can't wish you salams. But my brother there, he looks like a Frenchman. Or he looks like an Italian. Or he looks like a Greek. Am I right? Or a Spanish, you pass for anything. Yes, you. No, you pass for anything, you know. I said, look like a Greek, you look like an Italian, you look like anything. You can pass. Like a Jew, yeah, there's nothing exceptional. The Jews also look like, straight nose now, no more those poly noses, they're all mixed up with. So then you can, the guy just right, he stamps here, passport. You count for nothing. As soon as you have an identity, the person is interested in you. What do you stand for? Your uniform. This is your uniform. My uniform. In the aeroplane from Chicago to here, the hostess is asking, what is this for, sir? Why you got this? He said, no, we are Muslims. This is our identity. Look, they're asking us. Genuinely, they want to know. But you don't want to be recognized. And you want to establish as Khilafah. You, my soldiers, you want to establish Khilafah. Huh? When you are terrified to own up that you are a Muslim and you want to have a Khilafah. What are you talking about? Hypocrites. Learn to identify yourself, man. And opportunities, wallah, is creating opportunities You, my brothers, you want your wives and daughters and sisters to have the hijab. Huh? Yes. Everybody must have hijab. And you don't want to be identified even as a Muslim. Nobody is telling you to have moon and star, tattooed on your forehead. Nobody is telling you that. But something simple, man, ordinary, the most harmless thing. And this identity gives you power. It will give you power, wallah. Everybody. We are 800,000, I'm told, in New York, Muslims. So they say, if you only identify yourself, you'll appear like 8 million. Do you know that? In the streets, in Manhattan, in Brooklyn, wherever they see, white cap, white cap, white cap. Say, there's an invasion taking place. How does the American government allow these people to come in? So many. Huh? Look at them. The Afro-American, the Iranian, the Saudi, everybody, Pakistani, everybody has got something on. Identity. It terrifies the enemy and it boosts your morale. We didn't know we are so many Muslims here. But no, you won't do it. I know. You inflict it on your wives and daughters. Hijab. MashaAllah. I'm for it, my dear brothers. I'm for it. But what are you ashamed of? I want to know. Why are you ashamed to identify yourself? You want your wives and daughters to get bashing? Nobody's bashing them. Why are you afraid that you'll be bashed? Somebody's going to hit you on the head for wearing this. No. Identity. So this Frenchman, he saw this identity and he saw this is something unusual. All the Moroccans come, clean shaven and no hat. All the Tunisians come, clean shaven and no hat. All the Algerians come there, clean shaven, no hat. Right, they pass. This guy is something unusual. So he types my name on the computer and he finds me there. And it followed 3 hours of interrogation. He wrote my whole history, they wrote my history. And they kept me for 11 hours and pushed me back to London and all the trouble they gave me. Why? A nuclear power, the land of liberty, fraternity, equality. You know that? The French Revolution. They boast about liberty, fraternity, equality. That nation is terrified of this hat. Huh?